All right, welcome back to the channel. Just making a quick video. The market is down, but the futures are starting to come up. But today the market got crushed. I got lucky. I made 300 bucks on AMC in the retirement account. I traded them around like $29 and then just sold at like $29.50. And then I lost $100 in my taxable account because I was playing this stock. And this is interesting because this stock went up in the after hours fund, and this is a direct correlation to DWAC. And I was actually shorting fund, and I just got stopped out because you got to take your stop losses. You don't want to hold overnight. But DWAC is up 10 points in the post market, and the reason is because DWAC is seeking $1 billion raise from resources. So this is very interesting news. DWAC might be back in the game. Now, if you bought that dip at like that 37 range, good for you. But let's just take a quick look at some things that I was noticing. I'm sitting all cash. I'm only doing in and out. I'm not holding anything. And that's how I like to trade when I don't know what's going on. I don't want to have bags. So if I'm going to buy something, always stop losses. And that's what I do. I made the 300 in AMC. And then when I was trading fun, I was shorting them actually in over here on the top right. You can see 4.55. I was shorting them. I shorted a good like 5,000 shares at 4.52, and I decided just to cut the loss because I had to cut it at just 4.54 because I didn't want to hold overnight. It was like 7:50 p.m. and I just didn't want to take the chance of waking up and they're up another 2 points and I'm holding that many shares. It's just too risky. I'd rather take the loss and reevaluate the next day. Same thing with AMC. It's just amazing. Sometimes if you would hold, you would make really good gains, but when you look at AMC, I'm just trying to bring them up real quick because I think they were down 20% in one day. And that's just a lot. I mean, 20%. The market's just getting murdered. There's only like one company that's doing well, and it's Apple. And yeah, 15.8% in one day, all the way down from $34. And in 5 days, 27% down from $40. So you just got to be really careful with these stocks, and not every stock just goes up. I mean, you're seeing every stock get killed. JetBlue, my favorite stock to trade. I just didn't trade them today. I was going to, and I had a short position on them. I made a little bit of money, and then I gave some back because I tried going long on them, and that was a mistake. You got to go with the trend. But you see, even my favorite ETF, it's dying, $76. And it was as high as $80 at one point. Probably should have took gains, but some of these stocks some of these index funds and stuff, you got to hold long term. But I mean, DraftKings is down $31. I mean, they're down the last 10 days 11%, last month 36%. It's hard not to buy these guys because look at these prices that you can get. ATIX, the one we always talk about, down to 2.50. We just need some positive news. This is all because of that COVID variant. I mean, PLTR down to 19.5. I mean, we are really checking new lows for a lot of these companies. And the only stocks that do well is Tesla and Apple, which is ridiculous. Apple, I don't understand why it's 166. They were stagnant the first 6 months of the year, and now nothing can affect them. They just keep going up no matter what. The only things that do well are electric vehicles and Apple and Tesla. Amazon's starting to show human life. It's 34. It was like all the way up to like 3,600. So, when the going gets tough, I start to think about what stocks could I play. I like to always play volatile stocks like AMC because I'm in and out. I'm making the trades real quick and I'm not holding positions. And now it's starting to come to the point where I'm thinking maybe we can start to hold a position somewhere. Maybe JetBlue, because this is just a beautiful price. I mean, $12, $13. I mean, if you can just, if you keep like a 6-month outlook on it, it is a bear trap. But I mean, I feel like when we get some positive news, we can swing trade this because it's at an all new lows. And, imagine you could hold it to $20. You've been making some nice sick gains. But the market is so dead right now. And if you're shorting and buying puts, I think that's a smart move. But if you want to be safe and you just want to go for it, you can do 1Q and you can invest in them. This is the NASDAQ ETF, and this is like a good, safer way to do it. And if it goes down, you just hold it in your retirement account and you can trade it this way. It's not a bad way to trade. But honestly, I don't know where support levels are anymore because everything is just selling off. I mean, Baba's 122. Everything's at new lows. Like there's no base for them anymore because they keep selling off. So if you're a buyer and you're thinking long term, I think these are good buys, but you just have to be careful. I like to be in and out right now. And that's really it. Everything is red that you see. But keep an eye on DWAC because that's going up. It's up to 55, so who knows? Might have some volatility tomorrow. PHUN, I got stopped out. I should have just went with them. I knew DWAC had the news, and I know that fund is a direct catalyst. Sometimes these companies just go up because that one is related to it. So I shouldn't have went against it. I should have been going long, but it is what it is. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. And then, yeah, just every stock you see is just red on my list. So I just wanted to bring that up. Something to think about. Everybody is definitely, if you have bags, I mean, you could think about adding maybe. But, you know, at these times is where you really want to buy. You want to buy when people are afraid and don't want to hold. So, but it's just, you want to pick the right ones so you don't die, because you look at, like, if you play an AMC at $38, which I always wanted to, and now it's down to 29. So it's like, look at that, 10 points off. Because they have the ability to run up too. It's not like they're just going to stay down. But companies like Zoom just completely died off, DraftKings. So leave a comment in the section below if you have any stocks that you think are worth playing that I didn't mention. These are the main ones that I play.